Yo, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlogs. And as always, I appreciate all the love and support. I posted my recent video taking delivery of my 2018 Chevy Camaro Zl1. If you guys haven't got a chance to see that yet, I'll make sure I leave the card up top so that way you guys can check that out. That was a epic trip, 10-hour drive to bring the car back home. Well, now what we're gonna do is put our first mod, and in that video, as soon as I posted the video, some people started answering like what they think the first mod is gonna be or what they thought the first mod was gonna be, and one person said it, and yeah, as you can tell by the thumbnail, we're gonna change out those tail lights. I absolutely love those tail lights, but I'm gonna show you the ones that I have, and I think it's gonna look a lot better with the ZL1. So let's go. All right, you guys, so what I have here with me, first of all, this box here with these lights, I'll show you guys the lights here in a minute once I get everything situated over here with the Camaro. These lights here, some people say they're called Morimoto, some people call them Morimoto, whatever you want to call it, you know, but I got these from RGV Shelby, and I'll make sure I leave the link in the description so that way you guys can get yours as well, with my coupon code as well in the description, so make sure you guys check that out. Now, the only two tools that I'm gonna need is this, so I can pop the inner liner out and the little clips up top. That way I can have access to those 8mm bolts back there. There's 3 bolts behind this lens and it pops right out. Some people that I've seen online, what they do is they just pull it out, yank it, and it'll come out after they take out all the bolts. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw some tape just around these little edges around the area, so that way make sure that, you know, don't scratch it when you try to pop it out. Hopefully it comes out easy, but if you have to put some force to it to pop it out, then we want to make sure that it's secured so you don't scuff the paint. All right, so the first thing that I did was I cleaned up this area right here because it rained on the car last night and it looked like it was going to rain today. So if it's not going to rain today after I put the lights in, I'm going to go ahead and wash the car, and hopefully it don't rain again, because the last 2 days I wiped it down and it rained twice. So yeah, so what I did was I cleaned up this area. I'm gonna go ahead and tape it up with some of this right here, and then we'll pop it open. Actually, here, let's just go ahead and do that now. Okay, and then you're gonna have these 3 clips right there that you need to pop off, and I have my little handy dandy tool here, and you're just gonna put it in there and pop each one of these off, and then the inner liner as well, so that way we can get access to those 3 bolts that are back there. But hopefully it's not too hard to do, but I'm gonna speed up the video so that way you guys could just watch this part right here in time lapse. All right, now that we have that taped out, let me just throw another piece of tape right over here real quick, 2 seconds. I don't know, just a little extra. I feel like I could get that spot a little bit better. There you go. All right, now we're gonna take these 3 clips off. When you're getting ready to take these clips off, in the corners, like you'll see it, there's a little lip on the one of the sides of the clip. That's where you want to put the end of the tool. See? On that little end right there, there's a little lip. That's where you're gonna stick the tool. All right, now that we got all 3 of them off, this cover just comes right off. I'm gonna leave that to the side. And then inside of here, there is... So inside of here, there's 1 clip right there. Hopefully you guys could see that. And then this should be able to fold down just enough where you can get to the 3 8mm bolts that are back here. You just need this to fold down a little bit. All right, you guys, so man, It was a pain. I'll tell you right now, that inner liner right there, this is what is connected to it, and it is extremely hard to pop this off. What I used was the correct tool, of course, right, to start the process, but then I couldn't pull any further, so I used this for a little bit of help, just so I can put it behind it like that and try to pull back as much as I could till it finally came off and I got access to it now. Man, it was a nightmare. I don't know why they use that, but they could have just used like these kind that are, unless those are the same as that. Oh my god. Anyway, the bolts right here on the inside, they're 8mm, so I can see the first two. And you want to make sure you keep an eye on it so you don't drop it down on the inside. If you do drop it, is it the end of the world? No, you could just go to AutoZone or something like that and just get another nut for it, 8mm, and it'll hold it, but try not to drop it. So in here, there's one right there. Let me brighten it up. So in here, there's one right here, and then there's one up top, up there. And you want to go ahead and loosen them up. Those are the nuts that I was talking about that you don't want to lose. And then once you get to that third one, that's it. It's just a matter of pulling this off and then disconnecting it. So let's get to that last one. For the last one on the inside, you guys, there's very little bit of play, right? So as you're going up and down with the ratchet, as soon as you know it loosened it up just enough, just start spinning it with the actual nut itself. So, and then it'll loosen it enough where you can just put your hand in there. Again, don't drop it. I got one side. I'm trying to push on the other side. I don't want to just tuck it, but ooh, there you go. That's scary, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that part is very scary, but it's good I got tape. There's the harness right over here. It's got a red little tab. You're gonna push it down. Push the little button, looks like a little button right in front of it. It was clipped on down here. It's like a little snap in. So there's the old one. This is the new one right here. I want to make sure you guys could see it. Right there. I believe this one, yep, it's for this side. So first thing we're gonna do, so it's gonna have a resistor as well. And I'm gonna put some double-sided tape on here. Clean this area up right here. That way you can try to find a spot just to tape it there. Actually, let me do that real quick. So I already sprayed this part down, you know, with just a little bit of this right here. But rubbing alcohol, always you want to use, it'll make sure it gets any kind of detail, spray, or anything that you're using, it'll get all of it out. You should hear a little click when you push it in, and then the red tab, and it'll secure it. Okay, before it's sitting pretty good. Before I seal it up, I want to turn it on real quick, make sure it works. Okay, that was cool. Yep, definitely working. All right, you guys, let me show you guys the difference real quick. I'll hit the signal and everything. All right, you guys, let me show you guys the difference real quick. and then I'll hit the signal on this side compared to that side. Right away you can see the difference. You got the oval rings over there, and you got the 6th gen design on the left. That's like the C7 Corvette. See that? Let me hit the signal. Yep, you can see on this side it's blinking right over here. And the other side, and I'll put it in reverse. Hazards. So all I got to do now is just take out this one, do the same thing, and we'll be good to go. All right, you guys, so I'm just about done. I just wanted to show you before I put the cover back on here, the little resistor that it comes with, that little resistor right here, that little resistor it comes with, they tell you to put some double-sided tape and stick it, but I feel like with heat it's gonna drop. So all I did was zip tie it right here, and I'm gonna make sure it's nice and snug, and then I'm gonna tuck it in the corner where it's just not gonna move at all. All right, you guys, so let me show you real quick. So with these lights, if you look really close, they have LEDs all inside the lights. Now, what I like about these lights is the fact that they match with the ZL1 wing really well. And what I mean by that is, if you look closely from the side right here, they're sticking out right here, they're poking out, but because you have that wing on there, it just all looks like it's supposed to be there, just like that, like nice and clean and blended. And from the back of the car, it looks great. The only thing, I love them, I absolutely love them. The only thing I got to do now is change this one out. I got to get this one. I want to get the one that's the ZL1 1LE, so that way it's smoked out just like those are, and it'll all match and blend. So I'm going to be ordering that this week, and then we'll get that put in as well. But all in all, I absolutely love them. They look a lot better. And then when you hit the unlock button, I tested it out to make sure that they worked, and there we go. Perfect. So at nighttime, it's only going to be this light at night, and then the center light, that's your brake light. So hope you guys like them. All right, you guys, so hopefully you guys got some pointers, got some tips, or anything like that you might have picked up from the video from these 6th gen conversion tail lights. Those are the conversion of like the 1920 Camaro, like the newer Camaro, and I really like them. Again, that you can get these from RGV Shelby, and I'll leave the coupon code in the description, and I'll leave the link where you can, you know, get it and all that good stuff. Again, like I said, I got to get that center trunk taken care of, and it'll be good to go. Man, I'm really happy about those. So officially the first mod on my ZL1. We're just gonna keep going from here and see where I can take this thing next. I'm gonna keep you guys guessing and have you guys comment down below, what do you think the next mod is gonna be for the ZL1, aka Superman. But in the meantime, between time, it's your first time on the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. A thumbs up definitely helps out the channel. Leave me a comment, let me know what you guys think. Share this with your friends. This is for the 16 to 18 Camaro peeps out there, so whoever has a 16 to 18, this will work on your Camaro. Now you just want to double check if you need a harness or anything for a conversion, which they do sell, but it should all be plug and play. So either way, you guys can message RGV Shelby and he'll fill you in some more if there's anything else that you guys might need. But in the meantime, between time, you know the drill. A Dilla, bow, Superman right there behind me, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.